Some of us have been in the fire all our lives. And we are wanting you to join us in the fire. Don't worry, there's plenty good room. There's plenty good room in the fire because the fire purifies. The fire burns off what we shouldn't have had in us in the beginning. Putting yourself in the fire might mean resigning from that racist board that uses dog whistle language like those kids, those people. You know, those polite, respectable groups that we belong to kind of buff up the resume. Purify yourselves from those charitable acts that are really a continuation of injustice. In other words, dare to risk your reputation. Dare to get yourself into what my friend John Lewis calls good trouble. Go and get yourself into some good trouble. Good trouble. Go get yourself into some good trouble. Go and find some good trouble. Don't worry. I know some of you are fearful. You're fearful because you might lose friends. If you bring your truth, you might lose friends. I tell you this, if your friends can't take your truth, they ain't your friends to be with you. You might even lose some crazy cousins. You might even lose some kinfolk. But that's all right, all your skinfolk ain't your kinfolk. You see, what is happening in our nation? It's not by mistake, it's by design. The system is acting and operating exactly the way the system was meant to operate, and by all indicators, by 2050, the United States of America will be mostly a brown and beige country. And everybody knows it. So they cannot stop it, but they can sure as hell slow it down. Slow it down by making voter suppression legal. Legalizing voter suppression is slowing the browning down. Building a wall, slowing the browning down. Going after elected officials who are black and brown for what everybody else does, not excusing or condoning, is slowing it down. It is hard, it is difficult, it is hard. It is hard to disarm myself when the thing that you are most threatened by is my blackness. So this is the reality that many of us live into, and I'm going to tell you, there are two Americas. Oh yes, there are two Americas. There are two Americas, and we are either in the hospice. This is the last gasp of a dying nation. The last gasp of a dying nation in hospice, when every breath is longer and more deep and shallow than the breath that came before it. Or we are in the birthing room, about to give birth to an America that has only been a myth, but not a reality. There's a new American majority. There's a new American majority, and it looks like this crowd. And folk are afraid. That's a good thing. Folk are afraid, but we need you to leave this place. We need you to leave this place and really make change be your prayer. Make change be your prayer. Please do not say, I'm a good person, but those other folk. Look at yourself and ask yourself every day when you show up to a job that makes people invisible and renders them disposable, how am I playing a fool's part? Some of you might find you need a new job.
Amen.
Some of you might find you need a new neighborhood.
Amen.
But if you begin to push, look at your neighbor and say push. Look at your neighbor and say push. You know, you can't bring life out of you without a struggle. This is an American struggle. And we gotta push. got to push. And in the words of my friend, Reverend Dr. William Barber, we are forward together, not one step back. 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 Now is the time